Dragon Ball Super episode 47 is one of the best episodes we've had in Dragon Ball Super so far. The episode starts off with Trunks running away from Black Goku. Now he's hiding and making his way to Bulma. Now once he gets to Bulma, we see that Bulma is making some type of blue liquid from a machine. Now it turns out that the blue liquid is actually fuel which he can use to travel back to the past. Now according to Bulma, the liquid is only good for a one-time trip, so if Trunks goes, he's never coming back, or at least until the Bulma from the past figures out a way to send Trunks back. But I don't really understand why Trunks would want to come back after everything that happens in this episode. So after Bulma's conversation with Trunks, Black Goku locks onto Trunks' key and decides to pay them a visit. Now in his visit, Bulma dies, but before she did, she gave her blue serum to Trunks so Trunks could get away with it. Now she told Trunks to find Mai so they can both travel into the past and get help. Now when Bulma died, I was expecting a bigger reaction from future Trunks except from crying, but at least we got some reaction out of it. I mean, if it was my mom that died, wow, I would break down, but I don't know about future Trunks. He handled it pretty well, so that's probably what you get for being terrorized your whole life. I mean, he has already been terrorized by the android, so obviously that should build his character and make him strong enough. Anyway, Maya discovers that future Bulma has died and gave Trunks a blue serum which they can use to travel back in time. So future Trunks tells Mai that Black knows how to lock onto ki now, so basically he can sense ki. Now for a being that powerful not being able to sense ki, I don't understand how that's possible, but I guess not everyone learns the ability to sense ki. I mean, Frieza did not learn it and see how powerful he was, but anyway, the scene cuts off to Goku and Beerus and all that bullshit. I mean, we learned something interesting about the Omni King. Apparently there were 18 universes, but 6 got destroyed because of his temper, so I don't know what pissed off the Omni King for him to decide to destroy 6 universes, Okay, so back to future Trunks and Mai. Now we learned that the future has been destroyed to the point where there are limited signs of civilization. I mean, there is no sign of civilization at all. It seems that future Bulma, future Mai and future Trunks and Black were the only people alive within the earth. So I wouldn't see any point of Trunks returning back to the future. I mean, there's nothing there. It's literally a dead world. One interesting thing is that they refer to Black Goku as Black. Is that Black is a shapeshifter who takes the form of Goku, thus creating Goku Black or Black Goku. Who knows, it could be the green guy we've seen in the intro. I mean, Toriyama said that the new villain is gonna have white hair and Black Goku has black hair, so the only person who has white hair who is a new character that has been introduced is the new guy, so I'm assuming that's the main villain. So Black Goku appears and he attacks Trunks and Mai. Trunks gives the serum to Mai so Mai can go and prepare the time machine, and he heads off to fight Black Goku, which is a bold move because I mean, he's struggling to fight Black Goku, so the fact that he's attacking Black Goku in his normal state is a bold move. But for some reason Mai decides to return and tells Trunks to hold the serum so she can hold Black Goku down. Now what doesn't make sense is if Trunks, who is a Super Saiyan, cannot hold down Black Goku, how can a normal human with a gun hold down Black Goku? Anyway, her poor decision ends up getting her knocked the fuck out, or at least she appears dead. I don't know if she's dead or not, but at least she appears to be dead. Now some fans are speculating that Trunks will take Mai with him to the past so they can revive her with Dragon Balls, which is a plausible theory. However, I wonder how he's going to be able to do that since Black Goku is on the verge of killing him. It's not like he's just going to stand there and let Trunks jump into the time machine and fly to the past. Overall, this episode ended really quickly. It was only 20 minutes, but when I watched it, it felt like 15 minutes or at least 10 minutes. I feel this is an episode which Dragon Ball Super needs because so far the first 2 arcs of Dragon Ball Super have been reenactments of 2 movies, and the third arc, which is the tournament arc, was not really that exciting because there was no threat, so basically it was just pure entertainment. Dragon Ball Super in the past has been lighthearted and goofy, which makes it almost impossible for me to take this series seriously, but now that there's a new threat that seems to be invincible, we do not know whether Goku or Vegeta are strong enough to take on this new villain, so that brings back a sense of threat or seriousness in the series, and that's why I think people will enjoy this arc, at least what we've seen so far. I mean, if the seriousness continues, this might be the best arc yet. The only way I see this arc ending is either future Trunks staying in the past Or maybe he finds a way to revive the dead people from his future, because think about this, right? Black Goku has done more damage than the androids have ever done. I mean, it seems like there is literally no sign of life in the future. I don't know, so maybe Goku can get a new Namekian to travel with future Trunks back to the future and create new Dragon Balls which he can revive all the dead people with. If everyone stays dead, then pretty much future Trunks has nothing to return to. And if he does return to the future, I mean, he would just be left in a wasteland full of nothing but just him. So it's like everyone in his future is dead and he will be the only one left. And I don't think that's worth returning to, or at least risking your life to save. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below. Like and share if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.